almost 8 hours of preparation. Like I promised you, Kondre à la Chèvre, also known as plantain and goat meat. This is a really good, it's a good way to honor people with the goat meat. And we're gonna try to see if it's good. I'll show you in a minute how it's made, no worries. Delicious. Okay, here we have the goat meat. Okay, so here we have the goat meat, thyme and bay leaf, the thyme, spice, and the African spice. I'll have the name in the description. Garlic, tomatoes, onions, leeks, celery. And here I have plantain. Plantain has to be green. You can't use a mature plantain. So as you can see, I score them and try to peel them, but sometimes you might have to use the knife. Since they're green, it's not easy to peel. Cut them in 3 pieces. You don't want them too small, you don't want them too big. Okay, here, so what I'm doing, I pour a little bit of vegetable oil, and I'm trying to get the goat meat golden brown, rissolé un peu salté. I'm adding, you may not see in the video, but a little bit of salt and bouillon powder. I'll show you the picture in the description as well. At this point, when you get the meat golden brown, just remove it because we're going to add the plantain. Leave the juice. Yeah, you see all the bones is going to give you a lot of flavors. Leave the fat. Don't you trim the fat. It's all flavor. Left a couple pieces. Put that aside. Oops. I will be adding the plantain now. Going to cover them with water, preferably hot water, so that way you don't wait too long until it boils again. Not that time is an issue because this is about an 8-hour preparation. So now we're going to put the meat back on top and put a little bit more water. And at this point we'll just put the fresh thyme and the bay leaves. That's it. Dump it all in. With this dish, there's not going to be any stirring, so you don't need to stir the pot to mix. At this time, we're just going to cover it up and take it to a boil. Okay, now it's boiling, so we're going to work on our dry spice. We're going to blend our dry spice and prepare our vegetable mixture as well. As you can see, the mixture has been boiling for about an hour, and we're not even close yet. So here I have my dry spice. Again, I'll have the name in the description because I don't know it by heart. But the goal here is to mix the dry spice, and we'll add a little bit of water so we can completely crush them and make a smooth, like a smoothie, so you don't have that flavor, that taste of sand in your mouth. I use a Ninja for the dry spice. You know, it's not much and it's very efficient. You'll see. I don't know if you could see, but you see those big chunk, and that's not acceptable for the Kondre. It has to be completely like a powder. Then we'll add a little bit of water to get rid of that stuff. At this stage, I already add a little bit of water just to make it disappear. You can easily go, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes.
Je mélange après avoir versé l'épice.
As you can see, the plantain started to get yellow, and it's going pretty good. Okay, at this point, I have garlic, about 4 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna chop up my tomatoes. I have 2 stakes of celery, 1 stake of leek, and 1 onion. This I will do in a big blender because I don't have enough room in a Ninja. Yeah, I chop them up. You know, it's be easier to blend. We're gonna go progressively from slow to the fastest. Here I'm adding my mixture of the dry spice with a little water. I'm gonna rinse off the Ninja because in Cameroon we don't waste anything. It all goes in there. This is gonna take a while. We're gonna go about 20 to 30 minutes. There is no 2 minutes or 3 minutes here for this recipe. I can tell you that right now. I'm progressively mixing to get the ingredient together to get that liquid to pour into the Kondre. You can't be in a hurry to make this dish. I tell you that right now. This is not a 1 hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours. It's at least 8 hours. People in Cameroon start this stuff in the morning to be ready by night. Now I'm ready to add my vegetable mixture and my dry spice all together. I'm going to clean up the blender with hot water, and I'm going to cover all the way up, enough to cover the plantain. I'd say at this point we're almost halfway through. Keep using hot water because you don't want to cut the boil. Kill the boil. Like you see on the video, you have to go over above the plantain and cover it up again. At this stage, we're almost done, and you can see it's been boiling. We got it at about an hour and a half. Here we've been boiling this pot for about 5 hours, and we're at the end. Okay, here we're about ready to serve to some real Cameroonian people so they can tell me if it's good or not. There comes a real test.
So, cheers.
Okay.
Wow.
So what do you guys think?
Excellent.
Regarde-moi ça. Ok. Try it on. Merci beaucoup.
Très bon.
Bienvenue au Cameroun. Cheers, maman David.